A spoon, a shower drain, a stolen helicopter. 3 men, 3 prisons, 1 impossible outcome. And it actually happened.
Story 1. The Alcatraz Escape, 1962.
Alcatraz, an island prison surrounded by freezing water and killer currents. No one had ever escaped and survived. That's not a rule, that's a fact.
Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin weren't ordinary criminals. Morris had a genius-level IQ, and all 3 had one thing in common. They refused to believe impossible was final.
For months, they dug through the crumbling concrete around the air vents in their cells, using spoons and hiding the holes behind cardboard grates. At night, they left dummy heads in their beds, made from soap, toilet paper, and real human hair smuggled from the barbershop.
On the night of June 11, 1962, all 3 slipped through the vents, climbed to the roof, and lowered themselves down using a makeshift rope made from over 50 raincoats stitched together into a raft.
They paddled into the bay and were never seen again. No bodies, no arrests. The FBI officially closed the case in 2003, unsolved.
Did they drown in the freezing current, or did they make it out and vanish into a normal life? To this day, nobody knows.
Alcatraz proved that patience and clever hands could beat a fortress. Decades later, one of the world's most wanted men would prove that money and power could dig even deeper.
Story 2. El Chapo's Tunnel Escape, 2015.
Joaquin El Chapo Guzman ran one of the largest drug cartels in the world. In 2014, after years on the run, he was finally captured and locked inside Altiplano, Mexico's most secure prison. But El Chapo's men didn't storm the prison, they dug for it, from a house nearly a mile away, engineering a tunnel over 30 feet underground, complete with lighting, ventilation, and rail tracks for a modified motorcycle. The tunnel came up directly under the shower in his cell, the one blind spot missed by the security cameras. On July 11, 2015, El Chapo simply stepped into his shower and vanished. By the time guards realized he was missing, he was already a mile away, back on the surface. He was recaptured 6 months later. Today, he's serving a life sentence in the United States, a prison this time with no tunnels underneath. El Chapo went down, but if there's one method even a shower floor tunnel can't match for sheer audacity, it's coming down from above. Story 3. Pascal Paillet's helicopter escape. Pascal Paillet was a convicted French criminal with a very specific skill: helicopters. Not flying them himself, hijacking them and using them to escape prison. More than once. In 2001, an accomplice hijacked a helicopter and landed it directly in the prison yard. Paillet climbed aboard and they flew off before guards could react. He was caught 2 years later, but in 2007, history repeated itself. A hijacked helicopter landed on the roof of a different prison and Paillet escaped again. He was recaptured within weeks, but by then his name was already legendary, the only man to pull off the same impossible escape twice. Spoons, shower drains, helicopters, 3 different decades, 3 different methods, one shared belief: no wall is as strong as it looks.